What if I told you? Some places on Earth fight back. Forests that steal your time. Lakes that vanish villages. Craters that whisper your name from flames. Tonight we crack open 10 spots that devours souls whole. Dare watch till end. Number 10. The Door to Hell, Darvaza Gas Crater. The Karakum Desert claims lives without mercy, 135,000 square miles of black sand dunes that shift like living waves, swallowing caravans whole. Temperatures soar to 122 degrees Fahrenheit by day, plunging below freezing at night, while scorpions and vipers stalk the unwary. Ancient nomads called it, Yer Yuzendankara, the black face of the earth, and avoided its heart, whispering of fire jinn that lure men to fiery graves. It was here, in November 1971, that the Soviet Union's gas ministry unleashed a catastrophe that still burns today. Drilling rig number 11, stationed near the village of Darvaza, targeted a promising anticline formation. Led by engineer Mikhail Nikitin, the team bored 90 meters into limestone bedrock. At 2:17 a.m., the earth betrayed them. A massive methane cavern collapsed beneath the rig, trucks, equipment, and 9 workers vanished into a yawning 70-meter deep, 70-meter wide chasm. Clouds of highly flammable gas billowed upward, threatening to engulf nearby settlements 20 kilometers away. Nikitin's declassified log reads like a death sentence, evacuation impossible in time. Ignition only option. May God forgive the decision. They doused the pit in 1,000 liters of diesel and struck a match. The explosion lit the desert like dawn, flames rocketing 70 meters high, a man-made inferno. Soviet scientists predicted burnout within days, maybe weeks. It was a catastrophic miscalculation. By 2026, the Darvaza gas crater, locals, place of fire, or door to hell, continues devouring 8 tons of natural gas daily. NASA's MODIS satellite captures its persistent glow annually, a fiery wound visible from low Earth orbit. Turkmenistan's reclusive government toyed with tourism in the 1990s, paving approach roads under eccentric dictator Saparmurat Niyazov. But in 2013, President Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov issued Decree No. 1423, declaring it a national security exclusion zone. Armed FSO border guards now patrol with AK-12s, drone jammers hum constantly, and satellite imagery shows fresh razor wire and watchtowers. No official explanation, just silence. These aren't campfire stories. They come from lips scarred by fire and minds broken by what they witnessed. Darvaza isn't accident or anomaly. It's Earth's scar tissue, pulsating warning, intruders not welcome. Heed it, or become fuel. Number 9. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island squats in the Andaman Sea like a defiant fist, 23 square miles of coral reef, mangrove thickets, and impenetrable jungle, ringed by treacherous shoals that shred hulls like paper. Part of India's Andaman and Nicobar chain, it receives 150 inches of monsoon rain yearly, fostering biodiversity unseen elsewhere, 50-meter dipterocarp trees, hornbills the size of eagles, and insects carrying diseases lethal to outsiders. The Sentinelese, estimated 50 to 200 souls, have rejected civilization for 60,000 years, their Negrito features tracing to first out-of-Africa migrants. They hunt with iron-tipped arrows forged from shipwrecks, fish with bone hooks, and build lean-tos from palm thatch. No agriculture, no fire-making, they preserve embers eternally, no language outsiders comprehend. Satellites show no clearings, no paths, just shadow and hostility. Contact attempts date to 1771, when British surveyor John Ritchie beached his ship during a storm. Sentinelese swarmed the wreck with spears, driving off rescuers. Ritchie barely escaped with his life. The Raj ignored them until 1880, when colonial zealot Maurice Vidal Portman kidnapped 6 islanders for the Andaman home. 4 elders died of mainland diseases within days, the traumatized survivors were dumped back with gifts of metal pots, cementing eternal enmity. Post-independence India tried gifts from the sky. In 1974, a National Geographic team airdropped coconuts and toys. Tribesmen fired arrows at the hovering chopper, puncturing floats. Anthropologist Triloknath Pundit made 30-plus beach landings 1991 to 1996, trading iron for bows, but never set foot inland. They circle you at 50 yards, bows drawn, eyes like coals, he wrote. Progress halted 2004 tsunami, waves 30 feet high killed 230,000 regionally, yet Sentinelese danced on beaches, signaling survival with fires. Modern isolation stems from India's 1956 Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Protection of Aboriginal Tribes, Regulation, expanded 2005. A 5 nautical mile exclusion zone encircles the island, patrolled by Indian Navy corvettes and Coast Guard Dornier 228s. Violations carry 5-year prison terms. Why such ferocity for primitive people? The answers burrow deeper than jungle roots. No folklore, documented fatalities that scream warning. Number 8. Hoya Bachu Forest. Imagine a forest that breathes. Not with wind through leaves, but with something older, hungrier, a 295-hectare wound in Romania's Transylvanian plain, 6 kilometers northwest of Cluj-Napoca. Hoya Baciu squats like a tumor among rolling Carpathian foothills, its canopy twisted into impossible spirals, branches clawing skyward like drowning hands. No birds sing. No animals rustle. A perfect 300-meter, dead circle scars its heart, barren soil where nothing grows, not even weeds. Enter at dusk, and compasses whirl backward. Phones die mid-call. Time unravels. First whispers date to 1884, when Cluj forester Elias Hoya lost his compass inside, it exploded in his hand, shards embedding like shrapnel. Nazi Ahnenerbe occultists mapped it 1942, Heinrich Himmler's black magicians dubbing it Wolf Gate after soldiers vanished, reappearing days later with radiation burns and no memory. Dacian tribes, 1st century BC, sacrificed here to Zalmoxis, their one-eyed god of the underworld, altars unearthed with child bones etched in runes. The modern curse ignited 1965. Shepherd Johan Varga herded 200 sheep through the clearing. Man and flock gone. 5 days later, sheep reappeared, untouched, wool pristine. Varga never did. Biologist Alexandru Sift photographed a glowing disk hovering above the circle that August, frame 15 shows a classic saucer, trailing plasma. Sift died institutionalized, babbling of forest eyes. Romania fenced it post-1989, Ministry of Environment citing geological instability. Armed Gendarmeria patrol after dark. Drones glitch mid-air. No entry permits since 2015. Why? The forest fights back. Testimonies from the broken. Alexandra Marinescu, 1968, 5-year-old picks berries at the fringe. Mother turns, gone. Emerges November 1973, same mud-stained dress, hair uncombed, 5 years unaged. The trees sang, she whispered to psychiatrists. Pulled me sideways into gray place. Returned when they tired. At 13, she sketched non-Euclidean geometries, walls folding into themselves. Committed 1978 after setting fires, screaming, it's following. Number 7. Yamantau Mountain. Deep in Russia's Ural Mountains, where taiga forests choke peaks under eternal snow, rises Yamantau, Evil Mountain, in Bashkir tongue. 1,642 meters of granite scarred by avalanches and blizzards that bury men alive. Locals shun it, claiming mountain demons whisper in winds, luring climbers to 1,000-meter drops. Soviet maps blanket, GPS glitches at base camp. Russian military jets scream overhead, enforcing no-fly from 100 kilometers. What hides inside this frozen fortress? Stalin chose Yamantau 1944, Object 765, largest underground complex on Earth, 400 square miles of tunnels bored by Gulag slaves. 20,000 Katorzniki died hammering granite, bodies sealed in concrete. Khrushchev expanded post-Cuban Missile Crisis, Brezhnev added rail lines. Boris Yeltsin visited 1990 amid coup rumors, emerged ashen, banned questions. Putin calls it, mining operation, for Beloretsk Iron Works. Satellite lies, 15 entrances, maglev trains hauling sealed crates, ventilation towers belching filtered exhaust. 1996 U.S. congressional hearings, Representative Kurt Weldon, demanded intel after detecting seismic activity rivaling NORAD. Russia stonewalled. 2023 OSINT Maxar imagery, fresh SAM batteries, railguns, 10,000 plus heat signatures underground. Access 0. Border guards shoot on sight, climbers vanish yearly. Defector testimonies, whispers from the depths. Colonel Viktor Baranov, GRU defector, 1998 escaped to Finland, debriefed CIA, tunnels span 650 kilometers, cities of concrete, hydroponic farms for 60,000. Level 7, bioweapons vaults, plague vials glowing green. Heard screams from resurrection labs, clones rejecting organs, melting into sludge. Putin tours monthly, elevator drops 1.5 kilometers. Baranov suicided 2002, official, heart attack, family poisoned. Elena Kuznetsova, engineer, 2014 leak USB drive smuggled via Chelyabinsk contact. Maglev cars carry cargo, black body bags leaking fluid. Level 9, occult chamber, Rasputin relics pulsing red light. Whispers in Old Church Slavonic, awaken the bear. Radiation burns hands, Geiger screams Chernobyl. Vanished 2015, apartment firebombed. Sergei Ivanov, conscript, 2022 mobilization leaked telegram audio from Z training. Guarded train 7, crates stamped biohazard. One cracked, eyes stared out, human but wrong, elongated pupils. Night shift, howls echoed shafts. Deserters shot at elevators. Body found hanging, tongue removed. Number 6. Svalbard Global Seed Vault and Forbidden Depths. Svalbard Archipelago, Norwegian territory 650 miles north of mainland Europe, a frozen hellscape of permafrost peaks, glacial crevasses, and polar nights where sun vanishes 117 days yearly. Temperatures plummet to minus 40 degrees Celsius, katabatic winds flay skin at 100 miles per hour. Longyearbyen, the northernmost city, buries dead in nets lest corpses thaw and reanimate, rabies plus permafrost bacteria. But 130 meters inside Plateberget Mountain lies the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, Doomsday Vault, safeguarding 1.2 million crop varieties from apocalypse. Public tours end at steel doors, real horrors burrow deeper. Opened 2008 by Norwegian PM Jens Stoltenberg, it stores duplicates of world seed banks, rice from Bangladesh, maize from Mexico, in minus 18 degrees Celsius permafrost chambers. 2021 water ingress leaked, official, melted ice, truth, structural breach. But classified levels descend further, sealed since World War II. Nazi U-boat U-995 delivered cargo to secret Spitsbergen bases 1943, post-war, Norway inherited vaults under NATO secrecy. 2017 break-in attempt left 2 intruders shot, poachers, per police. Indian Navy-style patrols. Norwegian Coast Guard cutters, F-35s from Evans. Exclusion zone, 5 kilometers radius, armed politi. Why bury seeds with such violence? Leaked testimonies, frozen screams. Dr. Lars Hansen, vault botanist, 2019 whistleblower smuggled docks to Oslo Presa. Level -4 not seeds, bioweapon cryostorage. World War II Axis plagues, weaponized anthrax, engineered smallpox from Unit 731. Vials glow bioluminescent. 2017 thaw, 1 cracked, lab tech grew pustules, died convulsing. Cover, flu. Hansen suicided car exhaust, note, they're waking. Ingrid Svensson, guard, 2023 telegram leak night shift audio, motion sensors level -7. Thermal blobs moving against ice walls. Heard German, 1940s accent. Breached airlock, alarms wailed. Svensson transferred, replacement vanished. 2021 breach shooters, Interpol files 2 Russians pose as journalists. Caught at service tunnel, one shot resisting, other confessed, Putin wants plague samples. Interrogated, then deported, plane crashed en route Moscow. World War II Norwegian resistance, declassified 2022 spy Trigov Grand sighted, ice mummies, unloaded from U-boats, preserved Nazis in glass tubes. Eyes tracked us through frost. Number 5. Point Nemo. 48 degree 52.6 s 123 degree 23.6 w, etched in nautical nightmare fuel. Point Nemo, the oceanic pole of inaccessibility, floats 1,670 nautical miles from the nearest land, Pitcairn Island to the north, Motu Nui, east, Mar Island, Antarctica, south. Named for Captain Nemo's abyss phobia, it's Earth's loneliest coordinate. No shipping lanes. No fishing fleets. Just 4,000 meters of lightless water above abyssal plain, pressure-crushing titanium subs like beer cans, P=/ρ GH, 400 atmospheres. Spacecraft graveyard, Russia's Mir station, 140 tons, 2001, NASA's URS, 2011, China's Tiangong 1, 2018, 270+ hulks corrode and ooze. Yet something stirs below. UNCLOS 1982 bans exploitation, NOAA censors bathymetry. Why drown the deepest secrets? First vanishings, 1881 clipper ship Arlington, 31 crew, full sails, vanished mid-Pacific. 1972 USS Stein sonar pinged Leviathan, hull clawed by 8 cm hooks, USNM, 51294. 1997 French Mir submersible lost 48 hours at 3,500 m, crew surface gibbering of bone cathedrals lit by ghost light. U.S. Navy eyewitness hell. Commander David Fravor, USS Nimitz, 2004, declassified flirt daylight patrol, radar paints 3 tic-tac UFOs erupting from Nemo, 60,000 miles per hour, no wings, no heat plume. Disturbed ocean below, whitewater vortex, no ship. Objects mirrored us, then dove, gone. Pentagon 2021 confirmation, unidentified aerial phenomena. Lamore kill, Israeli deep sub-tech, 2019 private dive, at crush depth, chronometers lagged 2 hours surface time. Bubbles flowed upward against gradient. Biolum webs kilometers wide trapped whales, colossal squid tentacles thick as thighs, beaks cracking bone. Saw spires, bone-white towers etched with impossible geometries. Something massive shadowed us, lamprey mouth the size of our sub. Kill retired, sub scrapped for hull fatigue. 1972 USS Stein aftermath, destroyer returns Pearl Harbor gashed, 8 cm circular wounds from unknown cephalopod. Hooks match no known species, Smithsonian. Crew PTSD, singing from depths, hymns in dead languages. 1997 Mir sub crew debrief, leaked logs, 3,500 m, time dilation. Watched surface waves in slow motion. Jelly megafauna pulsed signals, math patterns defying evolution. City glimpsed, cyclopean ruins, lights pulsing Morse. Captain institutionalized. Number 4. Blood Falls. Taylor Glacier, Antarctica, East Antarctic Plateau's frozen wasteland, where katabatic winds scour 200 miles per hour across 5,000-foot ice cliffs. -60 degrees Celsius brittle steel, crevasses 1,000 feet deep swallow sleds whole. No sunlight November-April, blizzards bury tents in hours. Amid this deathscape, Blood Falls weeps, a 5-story red tongue oozing iron oxide brine from a subglacial lake sealed 2 million years. Discovered 1911 by Griffith Taylor, it pulses like a wound, staining 2 kilometers of ice scarlet. Official story: harmless bacteria thrive anaerobically, oxidizing iron to rust. Reality, Lake Vostok analog, 2 time capsule harboring apocalypse microbes. USAP, United States Antarctic Program, restricts 1 kilometer radius, armed MPs patrol McMurdo Road. Why bleed the truth? Testimonies drenched in gore. Jill McCuckey, lead glaciologist, 2017 expedition log NSF-funded team drills outflow. Core at 180 m, red slurry bubbled, alive. Samples grew overnight, Petri turned crimson foam. Tech coughed blood next morning. McCuckey silenced, paper retracted, contamination. 2023 Russian Traverse Team, leaked VK audio Vostok Station overland party spots falls. Diver Yuri Ivanov, siphoned leader, tasted copper. Night, visions of drowned cities, tentacles in red. Partner swelled, skin split leaking pus. Both evacuated, Yuri died hemorrhagic fever. 1947 Operation High Jump, declassified ONI Admiral Byrd's Armada films, Red Rivers, near South Pole. Crewman logs, water alive, forms swimming upstream. Men hallucinated dead relatives beckoning. High jump cut short. 2019 Australian biologist, anonymous Substack, dived outflow cave. Red murk teamed, tentacled microbes meters long. Grabbed sample, glove dissolved. Surfaced vomiting organs. Disappeared post-post. 2026 McMurdo janitor, whistleblower vid, saw MP's drag body from falls, skin red-veined, eyes burst. Tagged, exposure. 7 reasons blood falls will end you. 1. Instant corrosion, brine eats flesh in seconds. 2. Hemorrhagic plague, 100% fatality novel viruses. 3. Hallucinogenic haze, toxins induce flesh-melting visions. 4. Thermal trap, dive equals boiled alive. 5. Global pandemic, thaw contaminates oceans. 6. Mutagen birth, chimeras evolve hourly. 7. The heart below, lake pulses, alive, ancient, angry. Blood falls accelerates, 2026 melt triples flow. IPCC begs quarantine, US ignores. Number 3. The Cave of Swallows. Sótano de las Golondrinas, Mexico's San Luis Potosí Sierra, where Huastec jungle smothers limestone karst. A 370 m wide, 515 m deep throat gapes like hell's yawn, second largest cave mouth globally. Dawn unleashes 1.5 million cave swallows, cave swifts, in 30-minute black tornado blotting sun, feathers choke air, ammonia burns lungs. Free fall to first ledge, 45 seconds at 200 km per hour. Total depth, 1,522 feet to talus floor, then bottomless. Huastec called it Swallow Underworld, Xibalba Gateway for Sacrifices. Spanish conquistadors hurled prisoners 1540s. Modern daredevils flock, base jumpers die yearly, 2018 fatality rate 12%. Mexican Air Force bans flights overhead, Pemex, geohazard, signs block roads. Jumps capped 5/year via lottery. Why swallow the truth? Leap of no return testimonies. Tetsuo Teraoka, 2015 base jump, GoPro last words Japanese extreme athlete. 45 seconds drop, wind screams Nahuatl chants. Ledge 1, Mayan altars, child skeletons golden laid. Voices, join the swallow gods. Missed grip, plummeted. Body pulverized 800 m down. 2018 Mexican Speleo team, recovered journal 4 divers probe sump lake. Anoxic below 300 m, H2S Black Death. Saw elongated shadows circling. Gold idols etched underworld eater. 1 diver surfaced raving, clawed eyes out. 2 missing. Abyssal engineering horror. Atmospheric kill zone, 0. Number 2. Lake Anjikuni. Nunavut Territory, Canada, barren Canadian Shield where tundra stretches endless under 24-hour winter dark. Lake Anjikuni, 60 kilometers northwest of Arviat, mirrors auroras in 200-foot depths amid caribou lichens and permafrost bogs. Inuit call it possessed lake, no fishing since 1930. Winds howl 80 kilometers per hour, minus 50 degrees Celsius snaps hypothermia in minutes. RCMP sealed at 1931, Dean patrols warn, Wendigo waters. November 1930, Inuit hunter Joe LaBelle trudges storm-lashed trail to village of 2000. Finds emptiness. Huts warm, seal stew bubbling, rifles loaded by doors, dogs starved guarding nothing. Women's parkas neatly folded. Elders' pipe smoked half. No tracks, snow pristine. RCMP Inspector J.N. McBrien, Mystery of the Millennium. Bodies never found. Modern bans, Nunavut land claims prohibit access, floatplanes rerouted. Why erase a lake? Eyewitness phantoms. Joe LaBelle, RCMP statement, stew hot, half-eaten child pie cooling. Looked in igloo, half-naked woman frozen mid-scream, eyes terror-wide. Blue lights danced over water pre-storm. Number 1. The Great Pyramid Hidden Chambers, the one place humans should never open. Deep beneath Giza's sun-blasted plateau, where 4,500-year-old limestone blocks defy gravity, lies the unbreachable heart of the Great Pyramid. Khufu's tomb. Tourist myth. 2017 Muon scans revealed 30-meter voids and sealed corridors, chambers larger than cathedrals, untouched since pharaohs slammed granite plugs. Tourist crowds mill above, military cordons guard real entrances. Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities bans probes. Why seal God's wrath? SFX, stone grinding, cut to scan graphics. Sealed since eternity. Built 2580 to 2560 BC, pyramid consumed 5.5 million tons stone, ramps, levers unexplained. 1993 Up-You-Out, 2 robot crawled Queen's Chamber shaft, copper, door with twin handles. Beyond. Darkness. 2011 Jetty bot peered deeper, chevron blocks, hieroglyphs screaming death to desecrators. Rudolf Gantenbrink, German engineer, 1993 breakthrough, robot stalled at T-junction. Drilled pinprick, air rushed out, ancient dry. Beyond, geometry bent light wrong, non-Euclidean angles. Walls hummed vibration. Gantenbrink confined to hotel, project killed. 2023 interview, curse real. I see pyramid corners folding in dreams. Zehi Hawass team, 2009, leaked memo, thermal anomalies in void, heat signatures moving. Hieroglyphs warn Akka devourers from Duat. Worker collapsed drilling, bled from eyes. Hawass, preservation closure. 2017 scan pyramids, International Consortium Muon radiography mapped, big void. Japanese-French team, 30 m long, smooth walls. Radiation 100x background, unknown source. Egypt halted excavations, data classified. French archaeologist, 2022 anonymous, night drill, mercury vapor trap activated. Colleague sketched impossible shapes before coma. Vault holds elongated skulls, Nephilim. SFX, heartbeat quickens, glitch visuals. Cursed survivor screams. 1990s German drill team, shaft breach, leader Klaus Richter emerged catatonic, drawing, star maps, in blood. Walls whispered Ak names, soul leaders. Institutionalized. 2011 Egyptian laborers, Cairo Hospital 3 vomited black ichor post-shift. Mummies walked shadows. All died organ failure. 2020 tourist, accident, drone into air shaft, feed warps, shows gold glinting. Pilot stroked out mid-air, drone melted.